PathXL Tutor is PathXL's online digital slide and content course creation system, which can support all of your needs for delivering education and training materials in histology and pathology for access by your students or your residents anytime, any place. It can be accessed via any browser by typing in the defined PathXL or Digipath URL within your country of residence. Users access the system using secure login details. There are a number of types of users with different levels of permission. As the course tutor, your login will give you permission to create, modify, and control course content. As a student or resident, you will have permission only to view the course, materials, and tests that have been developed by the course tutor. Once you have entered your secure login details, you can now access the main site. In the middle of the screen, you will see a central panel that is configurable, allowing you to brand your course in whatever way you wish, with text, images, logos, and even videos. You can also add hyperlinks to other documents or pages on your intranet or web. The course content is organized as modules on the left-hand panel of the screen. Access to your own personal account details and the control panel for creating content is available in the top right-hand panel of the screen. The course content can be organized into modules, chapters, semesters, classroom tests, subject areas. In fact, whatever way you want to structure your course. You can create nested courses to multiple levels and have complete control over what your students get to see at any point in time. The example here shows Medical School Year 1 and Medical School Year 2 modules. If we click through into the Medical School Year 1 section, you can see that it contains two subsections for first and second semester. Creating these placeholders is really easy, and I will show you how to do this shortly. For each subsection, again, the central panel can be branded and constructed to provide additional information for students about this course module. Here we see links to the introduction for the year, learning objectives, the syllabus, class notes, and associated PowerPoint presentations. If we now click through to the first semester, you can see an example of the list of slides and images associated with this semester. This is just an example, and you can have as many slides and as many elements as you wish, perhaps breaking it down into systems or disease types. The digital slides or virtual slides are represented as thumbnails in the list. Here we see an example of normal histology, an example of a breast cancer, and also an example of gross pathology. Each can be given a title and description. This again is easily added, can contain whatever description is necessary, and can be as long and as detailed as you wish. This gives the student the ability to read about the case or slide before they view it. Let's click through to the virtual slide of the fetus hand, used commonly in our undergraduate normal histology courses. This calls up a viewer showing the virtual slide. Remember that this is all operating through standard browser and can be reviewed locally in a classroom or remotely at home. The virtual slide is in the center, and the thumbnail is in the top right hand corner. The magnification controls are in the lower center, with other menu tools in the top left hand list. If we go down to the control panel and select a magnification, we can see the slide in more detail. For those who have used digital pathology before, the usual slide controls apply. You can grab, drag, and drop the image to move across it. In fact, you can maneuver the slide in much the same way as you can review a slide on glass using a standard microscope. In addition to selecting specific objective magnifications, you can step incrementally through the magnification controls using the plus or minus keys, or alternatively use the scroll wheel on the mouse to move up and down magnifications. This next digital slide is a tissue section of a breast cancer, showing a complex lymphoepithelioma-like lesion. Again, the whole tissue sample is available and can be navigated and viewed at different magnifications. This specific slide was scanned at ×40 objective magnification, and so can be enlarged to ×40 to show individual nuclear detail at any point on the slide. One key feature of PathXL Tutor is the ability to annotate slides. By clicking on the Tool Annotations option on the top left-hand menu, you can see that a set of annotations have already been made on this slide, highlighting the key morphological features that are important in this case. If we click on one of the annotations, called atypical mitosis, it drives us to that point on the slide with a specific mitotic event highlighted by a box. By moving the mouse over the annotation, the title and underlying description of abnormal mitosis is shown. Similarly, if we click on another annotation, it drives us to a different zip code on the slide showing us that feature. Here, it's an area of tumor demarcation, again with a description of this feature. Setting slide annotations is really simple, and I will show you how to do that later. The slide annotation system allows you to record a location at the magnification that you set it at. You can have as many annotations on the slide as you like. You can group them into collections, and you can also control if and when students can see annotations. The PathXL viewer has a range of functions, and I will only summarize some of these here. The viewer has a screenshot function that allows you to specify a region of the slide and save that out to file. This is useful in assignments where students have to prepare case reports, allowing them to integrate images from virtual slides into these reports. The View menu allows the user to switch on and off the different on-screen controls, such as the thumbnail and magnification bar. The system also allows you to set grid lines or to view the slide label if it has been scanned. The Image menu allows the user to adjust the brightness, contrast and color of the image. The user can also rotate the virtual slide and improve the sharpness of the image.